impact on them later in life, 31%. And the last one is the most alarming. If we look at a student who starts kindergarten today, and we figure out how many of these students starting kindergarten are actually going to graduate in 12 years or 13 years, and it's only half. Of course, we think, well, some of them will fail a year and they'll graduate. Yeah, but we also know that that's a good prime definition for at risk. When they're held back, when they're overage, when they're away from that peer group, when they're slowing down academically, there's a good chance they may drop out of school. So this is very alarming. So it even tells us more. We've got to engage our students at an early age. All right, so what do our teachers say? This is from Ed Toolbox, Greg Swanson. This was back in April of this year. They had an article. The article was titled 8 Ways to Support Teachers Integrate Technology. And pretty much to sum up what was in the article, teachers are crying for time. You know, they'd say, we understand, we get it. We need to have more technology in the classroom. So we have this great technology, but now we have to use it. We understand this. They need time. They need time to discover new web tools, websites, delivery methods, plan projects. You know, the big project-based learning using this technology, that takes time. You know, come up with new concepts, time for PD. So the teachers are really crying for time. And that's something we spend a lot of time with I-21 Zone when we have when we meet with our districts that we're working with. That's what we do. We're going to help them with the time part. We're going to help them concentrate their efforts on finding the proper resources for them based on whatever technology they have. So let's look at some of our leading researchers. And I'm going to pause for a second. And again, if I was there, I'd give you something. If the first person who can tell me who is this leading researcher.
Marzano.
I know I have my chat box up because I'm using a full screen for technology, but I think if we're in education and we've been in education administratively for a while, we probably know who this gentleman is. And we know it's Marzano. But Marzano in 2009 conducted a study involving 85 teachers in 170 classrooms. And the study indicated that those that are using interactive whiteboards had a 16 percentile point gain in student achievement. So that's no surprise, because the interactive whiteboard, students are engaging in interacting with the curriculum. This is Dr. Carl Weinman. This is very, very interesting. And if you have time to go back and read the article, I suggest you do. This article came out of the Wichita Eagle, actually, and it was back in May. Carl Weinman is at the University of British Columbia. He is a Nobel Physics Prize, sorry about the email, Nobel Physics Prize winner, and he currently serves as an advisor to the United States government. But what he did is he compared 2 sections of physics classes at the college level. Both sections had about 200 students. And in both classes, the first 11 weeks were instructed using the traditional lecture approach. You know what I'm saying, you've been in that class before. And during week 12, class A was taught by grad students using clickers or student response systems, small group discussions, student collaboration, and real-time feedback. Class B continued the traditional lecture approach. Now, after 1 week of that, both classes took a 12-question quiz, and after 1 week of this, and on the quiz, Class A that went with the small group clicked, their average score was 74, and Class B, the average score was 41. So, in addition, and the article concludes, in addition to student attention and attendance, in addition, student attention and attendance was higher in Class A during experimental week. So it was a pretty interesting article. If you have a chance to read the article, it also there's also an interview or discussion from some of his colleagues that were not happy with this research. But to me, it's very clear. If you're engaging the students and you're using the technology, you're going to get better results.